This is Bev Brown, Director of Customer Success for IHT. The purpose of this video is to show a step-by-step process on how to group your students as well as collect data on the 20-meter shuttle, or known as the PACER. After logging into your IHT account, please click on Assessments. New Assessment, Fitnessgram, FG. When you click on FG, then all of the different measures will appear. For this one, we're going to click on Fitnessgram 20-meter shuttle. Pick your class. A reminder, one class at a time. We would never want to have more than one group per assessment. It's very important. If you put more than one group in there, you're going to lose your grouping. Click Create Assessment. Now, many of you will have large classes. So to accommodate for large classes, one of the strategies would be to come in here and this arrow down. Notice that this is for Amazing. If I click down, Amazing goes to the bottom, and then I click Brilliant. Again, it goes to the bottom. I only have 4 students in here for this example, but what will happen is the students that you have arrowed down will become gray. The students that are still live or active will be white. So when I click on the hyperlink, only the students that have the white boxes will appear on the next page. Now on this page, you can use your CD if you would like. If not, you want to plug in your computer straight into the speaker system, and you would click Start. This would start Group 1. Now you need to set your protocols. Some school systems that I work with have the protocol that when the students are done, they raise their hand. Some students will have, or teachers will have the students raise their hand and announce their last name. Doesn't matter what your protocols are. What matters is what's going to work best for you and your students to get accurate data. Then when the students are done and they raise their hand or they wave to you or whatever your situation may be, you will click on their name. Now you notice right now I clicked on Courteous's name. It says 3, and then if you look at Happy over here, it says 5. If for some reason we all get busy as teachers, and we also have people that come up and become a distraction when we're trying to work with our students, if you click on a student that has been grayed out once, it turns white. It's still saved. But if you click on it a second time, notice it went from 3 to 7, and it's right back on track with the rest of the class. That's a nice safety feature. Also, if you notice, the first 7 laps was 9 seconds. The next set of laps will be 8 seconds. You have your total time up here, as well as a countdown for each of those laps. I know it's probably hard to hear because I was talking, but when it got to that 7th lap, there were 3 beeps. It went beep, beep, beep. And what that was telling the students and yourself that the intensity was going to increase. Watch what happens now at 14. At the end of 14, we're going to hear 3 beep, beep, beeps again. After the students have completed their test and you have everybody grayed out, now we are going to click back. The students that already have data, we're going to arrow down. The students that do not have a score, we're going to arrow up. Now their boxes are white. I click on the cardio test, And now I start the process over for group 2 so that I can start collecting data on this group. A couple other things, just in case you started and then you need to restart. Click stop. Come over here to the little padlock. If you notice, now on this side of the screen, everything went from gray to white. I'm going to click reset all, click OK. Now I can start that class over. So we're going to click just a little more data on these two students. Over here where you see last and first, from time to time Lois and I both get phone calls about my student's name have been reversed. Their first name is appearing before their last name. Unintentionally, sometimes teachers have clicked that, and so if you ever have your names in reverse, this is where you can come back and get last name first rather than first name last. Okay, I'm going to stop my students now. Once again, if you need further instructions or help, Lois and I are both excited to help all of you through this process, so please just email us. That's the best way to get a hold of either one of us. Please email us for further help.